Sup guys? So university has been great for me, and like what I really wanted to share was the 8 best things about university. The people in university are crazy. Like, I'm not talking in the sense that there are a lot of people, but the people you meet are like really talented. When I came to my university for the first time, I saw the people in my course and I was like, yeah, you're just not good at studies. You guys are like talented in all sorts of areas. There were people doing musicals, there were people doing plays, there were people who were like in bands, had their own businesses. So one of the really great things about university, which I really enjoyed, was that you could meet all sorts of people with like all sets of skills. One of the biggest differences that professors have in university is that they have a ton of industry experience, which is really useful if you're in a skill-based kind of like job, like communications, where you gotta have internships and you kind of have to be relevant all the time. So the professors that come to the school and kind of like teach you the stuff, they usually have a lot of industry experience, and this really helps because they don't just make learning fun, but they make learning much easier as well because they can use like all their industry examples to kind of teach you. You think your high school had like great stuff, wait till you get to university. They have swimming pools, they have like badminton courts, they have running tracks, they have a ton of food courts, they have like rooms for you to play PlayStation, they have dorms for you to chill, they have a supermarket on campus. Yeah, the things, I don't know if I used like all my facilities to the best of its ability, but I do know that like I kind of really enjoyed having all the facilities on campus itself. So the thing about university is that more often than not, your timetable is really flexible. In the sense you can choose the modules you want, you can plan your days. Like in my first semester, I had a 3-day work week. So I had Monday to Wednesday, 9 to 6 p.m, and I was done for the week. Now, this sounds great, but it also really took a toll on me because by Thursday and Friday, I was just crashing because I was so tired. So the flexibility really gives you the chance to kind of like experience what you like and what you don't like. So when you get to university, you don't just meet human beings like professors or students. You meet people with all sorts of experiences. I mean, they've been through life for like 20 years. You meet people who have been through hardships, who had crazy internships before this, or are going through something special in their life. So all these people, when you connect with them at a personal level, you never know when they could like link you up together for something. So these are where like the connections really come in. I think I shared in my internship article about how making connections during internships are really important. But at the same time, when you're in university and you're meeting all sorts of people who will probably enter the same industry as you, it's really great to make connections. So when you start university, it's kind of crazy because you're in a school, you probably stay in the dorm alone 5 days a week, and you have to settle your meals, you have to clean your room. I mean, if you haven't been doing so already, you probably have to do your laundry. There's so many things that you probably wouldn't have found necessary to do when you were in high school or primary school and you went home every day. So university really taught me a lot about independence because I had to make sure that I was fed, I had to make sure I got my meals in, I had to make sure I slept enough, there was water in my room, there was light in my room. There were just so many things that like I knew I had to do eventually as an adult that like I got a chance to experience. So as crappy as the job market might be right now, I think most of us go to university to at least, want to kind of know that we have a job after this. And yeah, what university does for you is that it kind of prepares you for the job that you're going to do, not just by providing the skills, but it teaches you to work with people who you probably not like. Not that I don't like anyone from my course, I love y'all. Just you get to meet people who you probably realize you can't work with. You get to meet people who you definitely can work with, and that's just kind of how it is in the real world. If you've been to an internship, you know that there are going to be some people that you don't like, there are going to be people that you like, and yeah. So on top of providing you the skills, it gives you like a sort of mindset that prepares you for your job. So probably the best thing I've saved for last is that in university, you get to pursue your passion. If I told people that I wanted to come up with marketing plans or write advertisements in secondary school, they would have thought I was crazy. They thought, they would say, how can you make money or something? The industry doesn't pay well. But you know what? University really allows you to explore your passions. There are clubs that allow you to join and kind of like pursue whatever you want. And as a matter of fact, not only does it allow you to pursue your passion, but university actually helps you realize what your passion is. If you're in your first year in the engineering school and you find that, you know, maybe engineering is not for me, that's fine because you're still at the start of your university term. So over the course of the 4 years, it's not just important to learn about your passion, but at the same time, don't be fixated on your passion being what you join at the start. Don't be afraid to explore like kind of out of the box or explore what other things that you might not have wanted to or had the opportunity to explore before coming to university. Yeah, so that's the end of my video. I hope some of these points will kind of help you out. If you want to check out the points, they are in the description below. If you want to find out more, the link to my blog's in the description below as well. Cheers!